everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk makeup dupes and makeup alternatives. I have so many here of some of the most popular products on the market right now, so let's just get started. Start out with one of the most famous products on the market right now that seems to be sold out absolutely everywhere. This is the Drunk Elephant Bronzing Drops. Honestly, I thought it'd be bigger. Here's what it looks like. I don't know if my camera's gonna focus, but yeah, this is what it looks like. I haven't actually tried this one yet, if I'm honest with you, so I'm going to put a bit on the back of my hand. I've used the Rosy Glow drops and I really like it, but a lot of people are hit or miss on this. So here is what it looks like, and honestly, it's not showing much, but it's definitely giving colour. Like, a little's going a long way. I'm just looking in the camera at the mirror behind you guys. It smells weird. I don't know, I think Drunk Elephant products just smell weird in general, so I don't know if that's just me. But I mean, you can see the colour difference on my hand. That's definitely bronzed it up. On the other hand, I've got for £7, so these are like £32. This was £7. This is the Peaches and Cream Sun Tint. I actually tried this today and I absolutely loved it. So as you can see, it comes out a little bit darker and it's a lot more watery, but it gave off such a nice sun-kissed glow. Let me just put this all over my hand. And this one actually smells like summer. This one smells really, really nice. So here's the difference. This one's a little bit darker, I'd say, but they both are giving off a really nice sun-kissed glow. I think I'm going to wear this more often, but I can't say I can choose a favourite. But at the moment, this one definitely like spreads more, and for the money, there's a huge price difference. The next one I have two alternatives for, purely for the fact that depending on your budget, I've got one for around £5-6, one for £16, and then the main one, which was £40. So we're talking about the Charlotte Tilbury Cream Bronzer. Now, this costs £38-40. You get 20 grams in this. This is the shade Fair Pale, and honestly, you can see my usage is barely nothing, because honestly, I just can't work with it. I think I'm going to have to give it another go again. I think I should do a full face of products that I dislike, but this one is so waxy. I don't like it personally at the moment. And like, I mean, it blends. It's just not great, and I feel like it has a slight greeny tone. And then you've got the pink honey one. This has 40 grams in it, so it's double the product, and this is £16 for a third of the price. Now this one's one of my newer shades. If you have me on TikTok, I did do a swatch of all of the shades, and this one's definitely more warm. You can see the creamier consistency, like the difference. And then your third alternative, which is £5. Let me get a wipe for my hand. Oh, I've got some down here. Bear with me, because I don't want to get this stuff everywhere. It's dark and it doesn't come out of like clothing. The MUA Cosmetics Cream Bronzer. This is brand new on the market. This is in the shade Caramel, and also the pink honey one is in Fudge Glaze. But this one is honestly gorgeous as well. It's so creamy. You can see the difference in the consistencies. The Charlotte Tilbury one just looks really dull. I don't know if that makes any sense. I feel like cream bronzer should make you look more glowy than if you used obviously like a powder bronzer. But that's my alternative, and personally, I've reached more to my like cheaper alternatives than the actual original product. Start, we have the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. There we go. I don't know if it's focusing very well, but this was £34, and honestly, I think that's ridiculous for what you pay. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful product, but there is also like dupes and alternatives out there that are a lot more affordable. For example, the first one that came out we found was the Filter Finish by Collection. This one honestly gives off such similar results. And then you also got the brand new one, which I actually prefer out of all of them, the e.l.f. Halo Glow. So let's give these three a swatch on the back of my hand. Let's just make sure my hand's clean from the bronzer. Honestly, so this is, they do leave a beautiful luminous finish. I'm just going to show you guys. This one I got in the shade, oh my god, Fair Pale, and for the price you pay, the packaging's coming off. So this is what it looks like on my hand, and if you, it does blend really beautifully, and it does have a bit of coverage to it as well. It's lovely. I'm going to show you guys the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This retails for £14, and the Filter Finish by Collection is £7, I want to say. But honestly, it does leave a beautiful finish on your skin, especially for springtime. Like, look at that glow. I'm in love with it. I do use it a hell of a lot. And another alternative for that, this one's actually not known to be like, it's not meant to be a dupe for it. This is the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1. As you can see, she is very well loved. And This was recently released in the UK as well. I honestly love this. This is like glowy makeup. It's got like coverage, it's also priming, color correcting, all in one, and it has a really cool applicator as well. It's a win-win, but this one also gives the same finish as the Flawless Filter. I know you've been waiting on this one as well. These are the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wands. Now these are around £30. Obviously I have a miniature here. This actually came in a set, but they are beautiful, but they do dry quickly. I do really like these though. These are very well loved, and you don't get like a crazy amount of products. And the only problem I find, mine leaks. I don't know if anyone else has that, but like, let me focus my camera so you guys can see, but like, it literally leaks. I don't know if it's gonna focus. I'm literally looking in the mirror like, oh, hello. But yeah, it leaks. It just goes everywhere. It's such a beautiful liquid highlighter. Like, look at that glow. But there is alternatives again. So Elf have recently bought out these Halo Glow Beauty ones. You also got Revolution that do them as well. They're called like beauty light ones. They're a little bit of a different colour. As you can see, the Elf one is slightly lighter. And then the same with Pinkgasm as well, which is like a blush one. Let me just swatch Pinkgasm. I wanted this for so long, and I was so like, I don't know the word, underwhelmed, should I say? When I got this, I was like, oh, it doesn't look as pretty in person as it does online. So this is the colour. It gives a beautiful pink glow. And then here's Elf's ones, which retail for £8. So they're literally a third of the price. And damn, they are really similar. Like, look at that. Elf's is slightly more peachy, but they are super similar. That's actually crazy. I never put them next to each other before, so wow, I'm impressed with that. Selena really took the internet by a storm with Rare Beauty. I am a stan of Rare Beauty. I adore Rare Beauty, one of my favourite brands on the market. But she is pricey. Is she worth the money? Absolutely. All of her products I've tried are worth the money. But let's talk, obviously, alternatives for those who are on a bit more of a budget. So I have the shade Encourage here. This is one of the most popular shades, and I bought this a while back when it came out. So a little dot, like, is extremely pigmented, will do your whole face. Honestly, I'm not joking. I can't say a bad thing about Selena's makeup. Do you see what I mean? Like, a little goes a long way. And then we also have an alternative from Revolution. This was £5. This is the Super Dewy Liquid Blush in the shade... Where are the shades on these? You Got Me Blushing. And I can't remember if this is similar, but I could have sworn it was. This one's a little bit of a different applicator. It's like a squeezy tube, which I don't mind, but it also still gives off that like glowy blushy finish. It's a little bit more like rosy pink. So here's your Rare Beauty and here's your Revolution, but they both give off beautiful finishes. I personally can't fault them. I will try and find some more alternatives to Rare Beauty, because obviously I know a lot of people are wanting to try her products and they are a bit more on the pricey side. So the blushes, these retail for £24. You can get minis in a set. I do have a few minis. I think they came in like multi-sets where you get little bits and bobs, but I don't think you can buy them separately as minis. This foundation has been a godsend for me for years, but one thing I must say, back in the day when I first started YouTube, I couldn't afford one of these bottles. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. She retails for £38, and I mean, like, the most elegant and classy and classic beautiful bottle you'll ever see. The coverage is insane. She gives a beautiful finish. She's long lasting. She's everything you'd want in a foundation for a full glam, but the price is a little bit brutal. So when I was on a budget and I didn't have as much money, I went for a Primark one, and this is their new one. This is the Double Coverage Matte Foundation. They are exactly the same, and there's so many more alternatives. So this is £5, 38, absolutely crazy price difference. Also, Anyway Cosmetics do one as well that's really similar, but obviously the shades are going to be a little bit different because every shade range is different. And it also has SPF 15 in it. I've just realized the Estee Lauder one only has 10, like SPF 10 in it. That's crazy. But these are both exactly the same finish. You would not know the difference if you put them next to each other. Maybe I should do an actual full face of dupes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'm more than happy to do one. This year, the pink under eye came into trend, and Huda Beauty took the world again by storm with Cherry Blossom Cake. I was grateful enough to get my hands on this. This cost me £34. Have I used it that much? Not really. But on the other hand, you have Beauty Crop. If you don't know who Beauty Crop are, they're known more on TikTok, but honestly, don't sleep on their makeup. It's honestly incredible. I'm actually running quite low on this, so I do have a stock up in my drawer. This is the Vitamin Bay powder in pink, £10.50, £34, and I actually reached for this more. I have it on today and I absolutely love the finish. It blurs my under eyes completely and it lasts all day, and I love that brightening pink under eye. Like, you either love it or you hate it, and I've seen so many mixed opinions on it, but for me, I love it. And if you're looking for a pink loose powder to try, this one is your go-to. We are down to our last dupe of the day. I might do a part 2, let me know as well if you want to see a part 2, but the Fenty Diamond Bomb. Now I bought this about a month ago when I was in Ipswich with my family, and this cost me like £20-30, and I was like, shit, I didn't even look at the price, and I got back and I was like, oh my god. But this is what it looks like. Bury me in her. She is so glittery, but she literally is just pure shimmer. That is pure ice, like pure glitter. Like, she lives up to her name. And honestly, I found one that I actually prefer that is also an alternative. This is the Lottie London highlighter in Frosted. It's the Diamond Bounce Illuminating Highlighter. And I find this one, I'm going to do this one on my middle finger, is actually a lot more icy and gives more of a highlighter than just a glitter sort of topper. This is more a highlighter topper, I'd say, the Fenty one. Let me open her up again and just give her another swatch. I'm going to do her on my index finger. And you see what I mean? They're slightly different. I feel like this one is actually more pigmented. And another alternative that's just been released is Collection's Diamond Shine Highlighter in Shine Bright. So you've got 3 here, where you've got 2 alternatives that are under £10. So honestly, save your money, guys, and try some alternatives out, because you never know, you might like them too. But we are at the end of our video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more of these throughout the year, let me know, because I have so many more I could go on about, but I don't want to drag on for too long. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.